Have you ever wondered if your cat actually trusts you? Cats don't show love the way dogs do, so their trust signals are easy to miss, or worse, misinterpret. But in this video, I'll reveal 11 surprising ways cats show they truly trust you. Sign 11. Kneading. If your cat has ever pressed their paws rhythmically into your lap, blanket, or even your stomach, you've experienced one of the most heartwarming feline behaviors, kneading. Often described as making biscuits, this adorable motion is a sign of deep comfort, security, and love. While it may sometimes come with sharp claws, rest assured that your cat's intentions are nothing but affectionate. Kneading originates from kittenhood. When nursing, kittens instinctively knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. This behavior creates a strong association between kneading and feelings of warmth, nourishment, and safety. As they grow into adulthood, many cats continue kneading as a comforting action, usually when they feel especially relaxed and happy. If your cat needs you, it's one of the highest compliments they can give, essentially saying, "Being with you makes me feel as safe and loved as I did with my mother." Kneading is often accompanied by purring, slow blinking, and even drooling, clear indicators that your cat is in a state of pure bliss. Some cats need soft surfaces like blankets, pillows, or plush furniture, while others prefer kneading their favorite human. If your cat chooses to knead you specifically, it means they associate you with feelings of security and deep affection. However, because kneading can sometimes be painful due to sharp claws, it's a good idea to keep your cat's nails trimmed or place a soft barrier, like a thick blanket, between you and their paws. Never scold your cat for kneading, as it is an instinctive and affectionate behavior. Instead, gently redirect them to a more comfortable surface if needed. In addition to comfort, some experts believe that kneading may also serve as a way for cats to mark their territory. Cats have scent glands in their paws, and by kneading you or their favorite resting spots, they are subtly claiming ownership and reinforcing their bond with you. So, the next time your cat starts making biscuits on your lap, take it as a sign of trust and love. They're not just kneading, they're expressing their contentment, happiness, and appreciation for the special bond they share with you. Sign 10. Belly exposure. Few things are as heart-melting as when your cat suddenly flops onto their side, stretches out, and reveals their soft, fluffy belly. It's an irresistible sight that might tempt you to dive in for a belly rub, but hold on. This adorable pose isn't always an invitation for pets. Instead, it's one of the biggest signs that your cat trusts you. A cat's belly is their most vulnerable area. In the wild, exposing their stomach would leave them defenseless against predators. Even in a domestic setting, most cats instinctively protect their belly and will only reveal it in moments of total comfort and security. If your cat rolls onto their back and shows you their belly, they're saying, "I feel safe with you." It's a bold display of relaxation that shouldn't be taken lightly. However, this doesn't necessarily mean your cat wants you to touch their belly. For some cats, a belly rub is a welcome sign of affection, but for many others, it triggers a defensive reaction. Their instincts may kick in, leading them to swat, bite, or rabbit kick your hand if you try to pet them there. It's not a sign of aggression. It's just their natural way of protecting themselves. The key to strengthening your bond is respecting your cat's boundaries. Instead of assuming their exposed belly is an open invitation for pets, observe their body language. If they stay relaxed and purr when you touch their belly, they're one of the rare cats who enjoys it. But if they tense up, flick their tail, or grab your hand with their paws, it's best to admire the fluffy belly from a distance. Ultimately, when a cat flops over and exposes their belly in your presence, they're giving you one of the highest compliments a feline can offer. Whether they enjoy belly rubs or not, the fact that they feel safe enough to let their guard down around you is a clear sign of deep trust and affection. Sign 9. Sleeping near you. In the animal kingdom, sleep is a time of vulnerability. For cats, who are both predators and prey, choosing a safe sleeping spot is crucial for survival. That's why when your cat decides to sleep near you, or even directly on you, it's one of the clearest signs that they trust you completely. This behavior is rooted in their evolutionary instincts, dating back to when wild cats had to be highly selective about where and with whom they rested. Even domesticated cats retain these survival instincts, carefully evaluating their environment before settling down for sleep. Cats are naturally cautious creatures, and in the wild, they seek hidden, secure locations where they can rest without the risk of being ambushed. They often choose enclosed or elevated spots that give them a strategic vantage point, allowing them to detect potential threats before they get too close. Domesticated cats still follow these instincts, which is why they often curl up in boxes, closets, or high perches. However, when your cat willingly naps near you, or even on you, they are making a profound statement. They see you as their protector and feel safe in your presence. Some cats take this trust even further by curling up on your lap, your chest, or even your head while you sleep. This behavior is not just about warmth, it's about bonding. The rhythmic sound of your heartbeat and breathing can be incredibly soothing to a cat, reminding them of the comfort they felt as kittens when they snuggled with their mother. Kittens sleep nestled close to their mothers and littermates for warmth, protection, and companionship, and some cats carry this behavior into adulthood, seeking the same sense of security from their human caregivers. When they choose to sleep on you, they are essentially saying, "I feel safe and at peace with you." Interestingly, where your cat chooses to sleep can also say a lot about your bond. Cats who sleep at the foot of the bed may want to stay close, but still have an easy escape route in case they need to retreat quickly. This position allows them to maintain a level of independence while still being near you. On the other hand, cats who snuggle against you, drape themselves over your chest, or burrow under the covers demonstrate complete trust and deep attachment. Some cats even follow their owners from room to room and settle down nearby, ensuring they are always within proximity while they rest. Beyond emotional bonding, sleeping near you also provides practical benefits for your cat. Your body radiates warmth, making you an ideal heat source, especially during colder months. This is why many cats prefer to curl up on their owner's lap or snuggle against their side. Cats are drawn to warmth because it helps them conserve energy, and your body provides the perfect cozy resting spot. If your cat has made it a habit to sleep near or on you, cherish this moment. It's one of the purest expressions of trust and affection. They are choosing to be with you during their most vulnerable state, a true sign that they see you as family and their safe haven. Whether they're curled up by your side, nestled on your lap, or draped across your chest, your cat is demonstrating the ultimate form of trust, love, and companionship. Sign 8. Following you. Have you ever noticed that your cat seems to follow you everywhere, from the kitchen to the living room, and even to the bathroom? If your cat acts like your little shadow, trailing behind you no matter where you go, this behavior is not just random curiosity. It's a strong sign of trust, attachment, and even love. Despite their independent nature, cats are deeply social creatures in their own way, and when they choose to be near you, it means they see you as their safe space. Unlike dogs, who may follow their owners out of obedience or pack mentality, cats follow their favorite humans simply because they enjoy their company. You may have experienced your cat weaving between your legs as you walk, rubbing against you, or sitting right next to you while you work. These are all ways they show that they trust you and feel comfortable in your presence. Cats won't willingly stay close to someone they don't trust. So if your feline friend is constantly near you, it's a significant sign of their bond with you. Some cats take this attachment to the next level. They may wait at the door when you leave the house and excitedly greet you upon your return, much like a dog would. Others will insist on sitting on your lap or lying right next to you, even if they aren't particularly interested in being petted at that moment. This behavior stems from their instincts. When cats live in groups in the wild, they tend to stick close to their trusted companions for warmth, safety, and social bonding. By staying near you, your cat is expressing the same instinctual need for closeness and security. Even more independent cats, who may not necessarily be lap cats, often show this behavior in subtle ways. They might not sit on top of you, but they'll position themselves nearby, like perching on a windowsill while you work or lounging on a chair in the same room. This is their way of saying, "I want to be close to you, but on my own terms." And for a cat, that's a big deal. If your cat follows you everywhere, take it as a compliment. They are choosing to spend time with you not because they need food or attention, but because they genuinely enjoy your presence. They see you as part of their family, their safe haven, and their favorite human. Whether they're rubbing against your legs, peeking at you through a cracked bathroom door, or curling up at the foot of your bed at night, their message is clear. I want to be where you are. Sign 7. Headbutts. If your cat has ever gently bumped their head against you, you've experienced one of the most affectionate gestures in the feline world. This behavior, known as bunting, is not just a random head nudge. It's a deeply meaningful sign of trust, love, and belonging. When a cat headbutts you, they are doing much more than seeking attention. They are actively marking you as part of their inner circle. Cats have specialized scent glands on their heads, specifically around their cheeks, forehead, and chin. When they press their head against you, they are releasing pheromones, chemical signals that help them communicate with other cats and their environment. By transferring their scent to you, your cat is essentially claiming you as part of their family. It's their way of saying, "You're mine, and I feel completely safe with you." In the wild, cats use scent marking to establish familiarity and security within their territory. When a cat bunts against another cat, it's often a gesture of social bonding, a way of reinforcing their connection. Domestic cats carry this instinct into their relationships with humans. If your cat headbutts you, they are not only comfortable with you, but also want to make sure that you carry their scent, making you a part of their world. Bunting is often accompanied by other affectionate behaviors like purring, rubbing against you, or kneading with their paws. Some cats will even gently nudge your face or press their forehead against yours, an intimate display of trust. If your cat does this, consider it an honor. Not all cats engage in bunting, and those that do typically reserve it for their most trusted and loved humans. The next time your cat headbutts you, take a moment to appreciate what they're saying. This simple yet powerful gesture means, "I love you, I trust you, and you are part of my family." You can even return the affection by giving them gentle pets, slow blinks, or speaking to them softly, acknowledging their loving gesture in a way they understand. Sign 6. Slow blinks. Have you ever found yourself locked in a gaze with your cat, only to watch them slowly blink at you? If so, consider yourself lucky. This isn't just a random action, but one of the most profound signs of trust and affection in the feline world. In nature, prolonged staring is often seen as a challenge or a sign of aggression among animals, including cats. Predators lock eyes with their prey before attacking, and rival cats may stare each other down before a confrontation. That's why, when a cat deliberately softens their gaze and slowly blinks at you, it's a powerful message. "I trust you." Essentially, your cat is signaling that they feel so safe in your presence that they can afford to close their eyes, even if just for a moment. Many cat behaviorists refer to slow blinking as the feline equivalent of a kiss. It's a nonverbal way for a cat to express contentment, security, and even affection toward their human. This behavior is often seen between cats that have a strong bond, as well as between cats and their trusted humans. Want to strengthen your bond even further? Try slowly blinking back at your cat. Make sure your expression is relaxed. Then give them a slow, deliberate blink. If your cat responds with a blink of their own, congratulations. You've just shared a moment of mutual trust and understanding. If your cat doesn't blink back right away, don't be discouraged. Some cats take longer to warm up, especially if they are naturally more reserved. With time, patience, and consistent positive interactions, your cat may eventually respond with their own slow blink, sealing your special connection with an unspoken "I love you." Sign 5. Purring near you. Few sounds are as soothing as a cat's purr. This soft, rhythmic vibration is often associated with happiness, but purring is much more complex than just a sign of contentment. If your cat purrs when they're near you, it's a strong indicator that they feel safe, relaxed, and deeply connected to you. Cats don't purr for just anyone. In fact, research suggests that felines primarily purr when they are comfortable and secure, and they tend to reserve this behavior for their most trusted humans. If your cat curls up beside you, rests their head on your lap, or even just sits nearby and purrs, they are communicating a deep sense of trust and affection. It's their way of saying, "I feel completely safe with you." Interestingly, purring isn't just beneficial for cats. It can also have positive effects on humans. Studies have found that a cat's purr vibrates at a frequency between 25 and 150 Hz, which has been shown to promote healing, reduce stress, and even lower blood pressure. Some experts believe that when a cat purrs around their owner, they may be attempting to comfort them as well. If you've ever been feeling down and noticed your cat purring next to you, they might have sensed your emotions and responded by offering their version of a calming hug. Purring can also serve as a self-soothing mechanism for cats. While most purring happens when a cat is happy, some cats also purr when they're feeling anxious, in pain, or unwell. It's believed that this is their way of calming themselves and promoting their own healing. This means that if your cat is purring but seems withdrawn or unwell, it's always a good idea to check for any other signs of discomfort. Ultimately, if your cat purrs frequently around you, take it as a sign of deep trust and affection. They see you as a source of comfort and security, and in their own way, they might even be trying to return the favor by offering you a little bit of their calming energy. Sign 4. Bringing gifts. Have you ever woken up to find a toy mouse, a sock, or, gulp, a dead bug left right at your feet? If so, congratulations. You've just received a gift from your cat. While this might seem odd, or even a little gross, it's actually one of the purest signs of love and trust that a cat can show. In the wild, cats are natural hunters, and part of their survival instinct involves bringing food back to their family or colony. For mother cats, this behavior is especially strong, as they teach their kittens how to hunt by offering them prey. Even though your domesticated kitty doesn't need to hunt for survival, these instincts are still very much alive. Instead of bringing you a freshly caught mouse, they might bring you their favorite toy, a piece of clothing, or whatever else they consider valuable. The meaning behind these gifts is simple. Your cat sees you as part of their family. They trust you, care for you, and want to share something important with you. It's their way of saying, I provide for you because I love you. Even though some of these gifts might not be what you'd hope for, like a dead lizard or an unfortunate insect, it's crucial to understand the sentiment behind the action. So, the next time your cat proudly presents you with a gift, resist the urge to shoo them away or throw it out in disgust. Instead, acknowledge their effort with gentle praise, a few head scratches, or even engaging in play with their gifted toy. To them, it's a big deal, and showing appreciation will only strengthen your bond. Even if their chosen present isn't exactly what you wanted, just remember, it's their way of saying, you're special to me. Sign 3. Letting you touch their paws. A cat's paws are one of the most sensitive parts of their body. Packed with nerve endings, they help cats detect vibrations, gauge surfaces, and protect themselves from potential threats. Because of this, most cats are naturally protective of their paws and will instinctively pull away if someone tries to touch them. If your cat willingly lets you touch or hold their paws, consider it a rare and special privilege. It means they trust you deeply. In the wild, a cat's paws are essential tools for hunting, climbing, and defending themselves. Even domesticated cats retain this awareness, making them instinctively cautious about exposing their paws to potential danger. That's why many cats will swat, flinch, or retract their paws when touched. However, when a cat allows you to handle their paws, whether it's a light touch, a gentle massage, or even letting you trim their claws, it signifies an extraordinary level of comfort and trust. Some cats will go even further, reaching out with their paw to rest it on your hand or face. This subtle yet powerful gesture is their way of showing affection and forming a deeper bond. When a cat willingly offers their paw, they are essentially saying, I trust you completely. If your cat isn't comfortable with paw handling just yet, don't worry, building trust takes time. The key is to be patient, use positive reinforcement, and always respect their boundaries. Try gently touching their paws during a calm and relaxed moment, like when they are sleepy or purring in your lap. Over time, they may begin to associate your touch with comfort rather than intrusion. Earning a cat's trust enough to handle their paws is no small feat if your cat lets you do this. Even for a brief moment, you've reached an elite level of trust in their eyes. Sign 2. Tail position. A cat's tail is one of the most expressive parts of their body, acting as a built-in mood meter that gives insight into their emotions. Unlike dogs, who wag their tails mostly out of excitement or happiness, a cat's tail movements can reveal a wide range of feelings, from joy and trust to irritation, fear, or even frustration. Learning to read your cat's tail language can help you understand them better, respond appropriately to their needs, and ultimately strengthen your bond. One of the clearest signs that a cat trusts and feels comfortable around you is when they hold their tail high in the air, often with a slight curve at the tip. This posture signals confidence, happiness, and a sense of security in your presence. If your cat greets you with their tail raised and gently swaying, they're essentially saying, I feel safe and happy around you. It's their way of showing positive emotions without needing to vocalize them. An even more special and affectionate tail gesture is the tail quiver. If your cat's tail stands straight up and trembles slightly when they see you, consider yourself very lucky. This is one of the ultimate signs of feline excitement and attachment. It's the cat equivalent of a person jumping up and down with joy when greeting a loved one. Some cats will even do this tail quiver when rubbing against your legs or when you return home, reinforcing the message that they adore you. However, just as a raised tail indicates happiness, other tail positions can convey different emotions. If your cat's tail is flicking rapidly or lashing back and forth, this often signals agitation, annoyance, or overstimulation. A puffed-up tail, on the other hand, suggests fear or extreme excitement, as cats instinctively fluff up their fur to appear larger when they feel threatened. A low or tucked tail is usually a sign of insecurity, submission, or discomfort. Understanding these subtle tail signals allows you to interact with your cat in a way that respects their boundaries and emotional state. If their tail is raised high and quivering when they see you, take it as a heartfelt compliment. You've earned their trust, love, and excitement in a way that words could never express. So, the next time you notice your cat's tail, pay attention to what they're telling you. It's their own unique language of affection and communication. Sign 1. Grooming you. If your cat licks you, consider it one of the highest forms of feline affection. Grooming isn't just about cleanliness for cats. It's a deeply social behavior that strengthens bonds and builds trust. When a cat chooses to groom you, they are treating you as part of their inner circle, just as they would with a trusted feline friend or family member. In the wild, cats engage in a behavior called allogrooming, where they groom each other to reinforce social bonds. Mothers groom their kittens as a sign of care and comfort, and bonded cats lick each other to show trust and maintain their group scent. So, if your cat licks your hand, face, or even your hair, they're essentially saying, "You're one of us. You belong in my family." While cat licks may sometimes feel rough due to their sandpaper-like tongues, they are always meant as a loving gesture. Their tongues are covered in tiny, backward-facing barbs called papillae, which help remove dirt and loose fur. When they use this powerful tool on you, they might be trying to groom you just as they would another cat, whether you need it or not. Some cats also lick their owners as a way of marking them. Cats rely heavily on scent to communicate, and licking can be a way to transfer their scent onto you, making you smell more like them. This is another way they claim you as their own, reinforcing their trust and comfort with you. However, excessive licking can sometimes indicate stress or anxiety, so it's always a good idea to observe your cat's overall behavior. If your cat licks you occasionally, it's a sweet sign of love. But if they seem to be licking compulsively, whether it's themselves or you, it might be worth looking into potential underlying causes, such as stress or boredom. At the end of the day, if your cat licks you, take it as a heartfelt compliment. In their world, grooming is an intimate act reserved for those they trust completely. So next time your cat gives you a few affectionate licks, know that you're not just their human, you're family.